What's up, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to talk about the most worn Manceras I've been wearing in the summer of 2025, so stay tuned, everyone. Welcome back, everyone. My name is Scented Paradise, and today I'm going to share a little bit of my personal experiences with each and every one of these fragrances I've been wearing in the summer of 2025 from one of my favorite houses, Mancera, starting with my most recent Mancera, Melody of the Sun. I got this not too long ago. I've done a short about it. I've mentioned it in a full review, and I gotta tell you, this one really stands out to me. It's very light, nothing cloying, doesn't claw at me. It's perfect if you're in the AC or if you're going out enjoying your time, whether you're working outdoors or whatever. You're looking at maybe a solid 6.5 to 7 hours in longevity. It has decent performance. I feel like this one is heat activated. It does really work pretty good on hot and humid days where it's sticky and muggy, at least for me on my skin with my skin chemistry. So this one here, it gives me this experience of a sun-kissed feel that is melodiously seductive with a solar accord, which is sunflower. You're going to get notes of Calabrian lemon, grapefruit, pear, blackcurrant, lavender, cardamom. You do have a little bit of spice there. It's not overpowering, but with all these other notes that you pick up, you don't really pick up as much as that cardamom. You do get this nice refreshing green tea, jasmine, oxanthamus, cedarwood, and sunflower. I feel like a lot of people slept on this one, and this one really deserves more recognition. This stuff is really, really nice. Oh, man. And if you really like tea accords and you're a fan of, let's say, something like Louis Vuitton Imagination and you like tea, well, you should get your nose on this one. It is well worth it. It's worth getting, it's worth having, especially if you're a fan of Mancera like I am. Man, that is such a beautiful fragrance. The opening, it's very inviting, playful. This one is mass appealing. Both men and women can wear this. It's perfectly safe for any age. Roughly if you're, let's say, 17 and up to maybe, my age, you're 42 years old, or even if you're a cologne collector for that much like I am, this would make a great opportunity to pick up and add it to your collection. It's a perfect addition. It's an easy reach. You can wear it daily. You can wear it during the daytime. It's an easy grab without hesitation. In fact, not to get off subject, I almost was going to wear this one to my job interview, but I went with something more specifically for that. But anyways, we're going to move on now. I am going to talk about another one that I got last year. Now, I spent quite a bit of time with this one, and I put a dent in this bottle, and I know this one is quite popular within the fragrance community, and there is mixed reviews about this one, and I am talking about French Riviera by Mancera. The opening, it's inviting, intoxicating, playful. It doesn't have beast mode longevity like some people say. Average, you're looking at 6.5 to maybe 7 hours, depending on your skin chemistry. I love this stuff. I've had this one for about a year. I've worn it a lot, mainly during the spring and summer. This one really gives me that experience of being on a boat among the coastline of the Mediterranean Sea, like I'm bathed in that Mediterranean sun. You're going to get notes of tangerine, orange, lemon, ginger, and pepper. I don't pick up the pepper as much. It is kind of in the background. It's there, but very mild. I figure I'd mention that. You do get some sea spray, iodine, Tiare, mimosa flowers. You get this nice pine note. It's not strong or overpowering. It's quite moderate. You get some vetiver roots, sea salt, ambergris, and white musk. It has a beautiful dry down. I really love the white musk here. Decent sillage, decent projection. Overall performance, it's pretty solid. Now, another one I would like to talk about, and sadly not many talk about, and I wish more people would get their nose on this because it's underrated. It's really a true hidden gem. And I feel like too many people just sleep on this one. And out of all the Manceras in my entire collection, I get the most longevity with Wave Musk by Mancera. It's bright, uplifting, playful, intoxicating. Excuse me, some of that just went in my mouth. Oh. Anyways, this is a wonderful perfume for both men and women of all ages that kind of gives you that experience of feeling alive with this energetic feel that just pulls you in closer. You get like this fresh salt water and orange blossom as if you just were scuba diving, coming up for some air. This is what that scent does to me. You're going to pick up some grapefruit, black currant, fresh herbs. It does have a herbaceous tone to it. You're going to get some marine notes, orange blossom. You're going to get crystal salt, woody notes, and white musk. The dry down is magnificent. It has this really beautiful white musky undertone when it dries down. This one really performs. Decent sillage, great projection. It has a beautiful lingering scent trail. Guys, I highly encourage you guys to get your nose on it. I know some of my subscribers have this one. I know a lot of my good friends that I put them on up their cologne game. They pulled the trigger and paid full retail for this one, and it's absolutely worth it. I got this one from Fragrance Net. I think I paid about $80 for it. It was worth it. And, you know, like I always mention, you get what you pay for. And, yeah. So there's that one. Another one I would like to mention is another one that I feel like some people tend to sleep on, even though it's loud. And some people feel like they rather be discovered by what they're wearing. But this one is a crowd pleaser. It really stands out. And in a way, I could kind of call this one like my number one stunner for a cologne, because this one really stands out. We got Intense Cedrat Boise. This is basically an oriental woody fragrance with a touch of leather. It has this really nice opening of zestiness. You get a burst of zesty citrus notes while it melts into a sexy heart of florals, and then it dries down into some amazing woods and a musky oak moss. You're going to get Sicilian citrus fruits, hot spices, black currant, patchouli leaves, leather notes, jasmine. You got Cambodian oud. I feel like the Cambodian oud here was added just as a filler to hold all these other notes together, because I don't really pick it up as much. And then you got amber gray, white musk, and wild oak moss. And man, when I say loud, it's loud. But you really pick up that leather. You do pick up the oak moss in the air. Beautiful stuff. It has decent sillage projection. The opening here, should I say, the sillage, it's inviting, it's pleasant, nothing cloying. Although it could be cloying if you overspray with each and every one of these. I don't recommend that, but it's a beautiful fragrance. I think this one would really shine on a day when it's cooler out. You know, maybe low 70s, upper 60s. That's when you want to reach for this one. I wouldn't wear it on a hot and humid day. I've been wearing this one, you know, on days it's been kind of cool out, like, you know, 67, low 70s. This one is where it really shines, and especially if you wear this one when it's kind of cooler out, it tones down that oak moss note in this one as well. But if you wear it during the hot and humid days, that oak moss, it's just gonna, like, the heat's just gonna amp up all these beautiful note accords. So there's another one I've been wearing lately. And last but not least, the other one I've been spending time with and wearing a lot this year in the summer of 2025 is Tiare. I think it's Tiare. I picked this one up last year. I paid full retail. No lie in that. I paid about $195 for it. This one offers a fresh, salty breeze like you're down on a beach or on Italy's coastline, with some citrus notes and a herbaceous feel. It captures the essence of the Mediterranean elegance. You got Italian rosemary, lemon, cardamom, cedar, pine, fig leaves, sea salt, gray amber. You got oak moss, tonka bean, sandalwood, and labdanum. Beautiful fragrance. In a way, you know, like among some other YouTubers, I would like to mention the Novice Knows. Ever since he brought this up, I could see why. This one to me is a hybrid aquatic blue fragrance. In other words, it's a more saltier green wood blue aquatic fragrance. Beautiful scent, really done, very smooth, well blended. This one, the pine notes here really stands out. It's almost like fresh cut pine of a carnivorous. Beautiful stuff. And this one I've been wearing in the hot and humid days. This one really does work better for me in the humid days. I get about 7 hours, which isn't bad. That's pretty good. Nothing beast mode. This one I feel is more masculine. And as far as women goes, there's some out there who wear men's cologne. I would like to see a woman pull this one off. I feel like this one is more masculine than French Riviera. You know, all of these ones I've been talking about, Wave Musk, French Riviera, Melody of the Sun, can both be appreciated by men and women. But these two, Intense Cedrat Boisé and Tiare, they feel the most masculine to me out of all the Manceras that I own. So, would I recommend this to some of my subscribers? Absolutely. I would recommend all of these. If you could find them at an affordable price. You might end up paying full retail for Tiare or French Riviera, but the other three, you can find them pretty decent. You just got to do some research is all. All right, everybody. So, I hope everybody enjoys their week, and I hope everybody's smelling their best out there, because I know I am. If you want to know what my scent of the day was, I'll tell you, and I'll share it with you. I've been wearing Chrome Azzurro Extreme layered with Acqua di Gio Profondo. Those two perform very good together. All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in and listening to me talk about my most worn Manceras in the summer of 2025. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Tap in, let me know your thoughts, whether you guys own any of these beautiful fragrances, and I will see you next time. Peace out.